So this is 2020 to 2021, so 37 to 38 years old. Hurricane Laura came on say around like August 27th, and it just destroyed Lake Charles. Like it was like another Rita, if not worse, you know. And Alina and I, when we heard the hurricane was coming, Alina and I rode out, went to San Antonio to ride out the storm, and plus have some fun, you know. Was this our first? Yeah, this is the first time Alina and I went to. Was it? Yeah, it's the first time Alina and I went to. Yeah, first time Alina and I went to San Antonio together. And our friend, well, I mean, our coworker is Alina's friend, but she became our friend, Ali Bourgeois. If that's how you say it. Very fancy last name. Um, she evacuated to San Antonio as well. Like she already had her room inside somewhere else, you know. And yeah, we had a lot of fun together. Like in San Antonio, we would like ride like the scooters around, go eat out, Hemisphere Park, just a whole bunch of different places we went to. Just a cool little team, man. Almost every single day. Uh, and we made it back to Lake Charles, and my roof was damaged. Not really badly, but it had some damage on the back right side. And Alina's whole house was pretty much gone. Like, yeah, it was just bad. And so Alina told me that I had too many females inside my other house, which is not true. Probably had like three, maybe. So that's a lot, but yeah, we'll go three. Um, she said I don't want those spirits. So when we get married, we just gonna have to get like a new house. I'm gonna sell my house, you sell your house. So I was like, cool, you know. And so I was in the process of selling my house at this moment when this hurricane came hit, so that delayed a lot of stuff. I love that house. I still love that house. It meant a lot to me to sell that house. Yeah. I never thought I was supposed to die. That was like my mausoleum. I was supposed to die in that house. But love is stronger than my little love for the house for Alina. So yeah, end up was in the process of selling the house or whatnot. And then August 31st came around 2020, and Alina and I were married at Prairie Lake Park. Very small wedding. It was perfect for us. I mean, we had a coworker marry us, um, and it had probably like five other people there, maybe. You know, just a cool little get together. And plus, everybody's already evacuated for the hurricane because the hurricane only happened like 4 days ago. So I didn't really expect any big turnout, you know, and I really wanted it just to be like that. I mean, if we could have just had us and the person that married us, I'd have been cool with that as well, you know. But we needed like four witnesses or two witnesses to make sure it was all legit or whatnot or whatever. Um, the electricity was still out in Lake Charles. Jesus Christ, it was hot. We went to Stein on Nelson and bought generators. Bought a generator and a portable air conditioner because it was hot, boy. You already know Lake Charles get pretty much any month of the year. You'll find a 90 degrees somewhere, or 100 degrees somewhere, and yeah, we put the generator out in the garage. We would we had like our little shifts where we would like go outside to fill up the gas. Um, yeah, and that room stayed pretty cold. But the second you walked outside of that room, Jesus Christ, it was hot. Had like a little local um we would go eat at this local spot that was down the street from my house, like one of them places that had hot foods, A Bears, and amazing food. Like even even like if every restaurant like Charles is open, I would still go to A Bears because they have amazing meat, amazing food, and there's no sponsor. I don't get nothing from it. Just amazing family feeling. But that place is like filled every single day. Um, we also went to the food trucks on Highway 14. Yeah, scavenging for food, man. We bought a separate bed for Allie to stay because her home took a lot of damage as well, and I don't like leaving anybody out. You know, I mean, she's my friend now, so um, so I blew up a air mattress. Uh, what was I? Was it air mattress? Yeah. Because just wants to be her most comfortable she can. She could leave and go as she want. You know. Fun times hanging out with Allie. Um, I know she didn't understand. Like Eileen and I, we met off arguing, like with the little puzzle thing, and we always have our little arguments at least once a week. We call it like releasing the pressure. Kind of like you'll see like the plants have those flaring things, whatever like that. That's what we do, you know. So I guess Allie didn't understand at first and thought every single argument was serious, but eventually she found out that's just the way we work. Um, 2021 came around like April 8th. I think that was the last day. But no, yeah. So it's in March 2021. I put in my 2 weeks notice and I retired from work. Like, yeah. Um, I don't retire from work. I retired from like life. I wanted to experience like a free work life for like at least a year before I died. And this is gonna sound strange, but it'll make sense inside of a later video. Um, but yeah, I just want to. I had saved up enough money that I could live off of for quite a bit of time, and that was pretty much my retirement. Still haven't worked since then. Um, we was supposed to go to Costa Rica, but I'll get back more on the other thing inside of another video. We were supposed to go to Costa Rica, but Alina had COVID. We found these amazing tickets. I say it was like $400 to fly from Lake Charles to Costa Rica. Like, if you have a flight from, let's say, like Houston to Costa Rica, it'll be like $400. If you do Lake Charles to Costa Rica, they automatically add like $300 to the price of the ticket or whatnot. And we found tickets that was $400 from Lake Charles with no. The thing about it is like when you park at Houston airport, you're spending like $30 a day. You know, like expensive just to park there, like just inside their parking garage or whatnot. We was able to park at the Lake Charles airport, no parking fees, and for $400, it was just too perfect. It was, and so we get up there, we're all excited. You know, I said something's got to go wrong. For sure enough, we get there, and they were like, "Have you done your COVID test? Have you got your vaccination? Was it vaccination at this time? I think yeah, vaccination card, COVID shot, insurance for Costa Rica. We had none of it, you know, and so it was like, man, okay. So we're just gonna if you prove that you didn't have COVID, you're able to still fly or whatnot. And so we went to a COVID testing that done it like rapid testing, whatever like that. Sure enough, she has COVID. So whole trip was canceled for my birthday because it was supposed to go for my birthday, and canceled the flight. I stayed home, cut the grass. I was COVID free, but whatever. So we did like they gave us like we did the refund thing, so they gave us like a credit for like $300 or something like that. So we go somewhere else. We plan on going somewhere this summer or whatnot, but whatever. Um, Also, one of the big things inside of my life, Dr. Berklow, Dr. Jason Berklow, the one that works with me, whatever, like that. I didn't even ask him. Do you suffer from, you still suffer from depression, right? And I was like, yeah. And I really didn't like the pills or whatever, because sometimes it'll make me too much of in a trance. Um, and he was like, you said sometimes like your anxiety was like kind of gone, whatever like that. And he was like, do you suffer from PTSD from your motorcycle accident? And I was like, sometimes I have dreams about like popping a wheelie, but I can't say really it's PTSD. He was like, you sure it's not PTSD? And I was like, he's like, it's PTSD. And it was only saying this so because I was a perfect candidate to get prescribed medical marijuana, and that changed everything. I was able to stop taking Prozac, any type of pills. Like my insomnia gone. Um, it healed both. Were three. Anxiety never really came back up. Insomnia, used it for insomnia, anxiety, and depression. There's a clinic on Nelson, and I highly suggest anyone who suffers from any one of those three things, whatever like that, to ask their doctor for a prescription. Like everything's legit. You know, you go to the clinic, you pick up your. I do the liquid tincture or whatnot, and yeah. Uh, if you suffer from any type of like sadness or any type of thing, just don't overdo it. You know, take like the recommended thing or whatever like that. But yeah, it just changed. It changed my life. Yeah. Alina and I went to Vegas and mix of feelings. Um, because it was fun because we found this little roulette system that ended up working. That was exciting, whatever like that. But there was still a lot of arguments like in between us. And dude, like the hotel that we stayed at was normally like maybe like $130 a night. But because we booked it so late or whatnot, it was like $375, like $400 a night, and it wasn't even that great of a hotel. But I had to ride with it, whatever. And was this yeah. That, I spent almost the same thing for very better hotels, and I'm not like super like luxury. I need the best of the best. You know, it's just way too much for too little. Whatever. That's my little gripe. Um, yeah, but the amazing part, that part, the roulette part was amazing. And also got to see my Aunt Daisy again. We were at Harris. I want to say Harris. Yeah, was it Harris? Maybe Harris. Yeah, yeah, Harris. And she met us across the street at the Mirage Valet, and she picked us up, whatever, and she drove us to go eat. I want to say, yeah, PF Chang. And then we went to her house. I took like a quick nap, and then we went to the airport and flew back. And that was pretty much my whole year.